Black Friday is upon us, sales are abundant, and money is flowing. Now is the time to take action. In today's video, I want to share with you what I've done pre-Black Friday. I decided to make some purchases. I got a little bit aggressive. I want to give you 3 reasons I decided to do that, what I bought, where I got it at, and how much I paid, and what I saved. Let's get into it. My first purchases of the week were at Lego.com. I wanted to take advantage of the coupons that they offered, or the redemption coupons they offered for a few sets. In this case, I started, as you can tell, with Winnie the Pooh. You guys already know how I feel about this set. I've listed as one to buy before it retires. And so I was able to take advantage of a redemption coupon and get 20% off. So I got Pooh, at $79.99, which is great. But then I thought about one of my rules about the compounding effect, because I really wanted to get Magisto's Magical Workshop, and I also wanted to get the Winter Market Stall. They were both and still are gift with purchases. I think the Market Stall is at $175 or $170, and Magisto's Magical Workshop, which is a callback to a 1993 set, was $250. So I said, all right, I've already spent $80. How can I get myself to that $250 mark? Because I really wanted to compound things and get those 2 sets so that I could sell them and start to make some of my money back, and I'll explain. So first I got Winnie the Pooh, and for reference, right, set number 21326, retiring at the end of this year. And then I've wanted the Ghost and Phantom. I've held off on this. I've tried to be patient, but I thought this would be a good time, considering I'm trying to compound my dollars to get to these gift with purchases. So I bought this set as well, which I'm ecstatic. I'm glad that I did it. But I was still some money short, so I said, okay, what else can I get that I want and that I know is going to retire and that I can make some money back? And so I bought one Obi-Wan Kenobi and Darth Vader brickhead set. I love this set. I've talked about it before as one of the better Star Wars sets to get. It's a brickhead, so you know it's going to do well upon retirement anyway. So that got me to the 250 plus mark, which gave me the Winter Market Stall, which I'm going to hold on to this, and Magisto's Magical Workshop, which I've already sold for $53.99 on eBay. So in essence, we'll say I made $50 on that one. I pretty much almost paid off Winnie the Pooh. So when I think about that compound effect, I've gotten this free set, I've sold it, I've made a large majority of the money back on Winnie the Pooh. Now anything I make on Winnie the Pooh is pure profit, which is wonderful, which is what I'm looking for. So that was one of my first purchases on Lego.com. My second purchase at Lego.com started with the NASA Apollo 11 lunar lander. I can't say that fast. You guys know I'm big on this set, as I am all of the ideas, icons, NASA-style space sets. The space station, the Saturn V rocket, the Saturn rocket, they've all done fantastic aftermarket. This will be no exception. So I used a redemption code here and got 20% off or $20 off. So I got this set at $79.99. And yet again, I wanted to get Workshop and the Winter Market. So I had to think about, what do I want? What other can I invest in? Or do I want personally that I can use to compound to take advantage of the gift with purchase? In this case, I started off with 2 brickheads. Well, brickhead set I'm big on, the Disney 100th celebration. So I purchased a couple of these also to help get me closer to that 250 mark. Then I decided I want to treat myself, and I got the New Republic E-Wing and Shin-Hati Starfighter. I've already talked about this set in one of my other videos, talking about Star Wars sets soon to be released, so it was a few months ago. Big fan of this set. I finally got my hands on it, and I'm glad I waited, because I was able to use this to compound to get other pieces that I wanted. Awesome set I've talked about in another video, so I won't go into much detail here, but the design of these new ships, the minifigures are all wins with the Ahsoka series that recently ended. Love it. I was still a few dollars short though. So yes, I went in the clearance section and I got the French Bulldog brickheads. And I know you're saying, Dave, you've never talked about these sets. You're right, I haven't. I'm big on the pet brickheads though. They've done quite well for me in the past, specifically at the holiday times and end of year, holiday season. And this one I used just to get me over the top of 250. And look, if I end up selling this one for $15, $20 and I break even, I'm okay with that. It's because of what I got with it. So using this as a compound factor, getting me to the threshold that I wanted to get these gift with purchases. And oh, by the way, I also sold this Magisto's Magical Workshop for $53.99 also. So I've already made this money back and some money back on the Lunar Lander. So I'm happy with what I did. I'm glad that I used that. Let's get the gift with purchase. And I love this Bulldog set. I'm a big fan of these. And they'll sell. I'm not too worried about it. If I break even, I'm happy to break even. Glad I was able to interact with somebody and get them a new Brickhead set. So that was my Lego.com purchase. Let's get into what I did on Amazon. Patience, patience, patience paid off for me here, and I'm grateful for it. I found the Lego Speed Champions 007, my number one Speed Champion set that I recommend, for $10.97. So I bought a handful of these from Amazon. It was a no-brainer. I've waited patiently on this set. I've gotten it a few times on 20% off, maybe once 30% off, but definitely hit the jackpot with close to 50% off on this set. So rule one was think about compounding to get benefit. And I've said this before, be patient. This is a really good example of where patience paid off. Getting it close to 50% off. Again, a handful of these are what I picked up. The other set that I was able to show some patience on was the Venom mask. I've talked about this. This is my number one Marvel set you should be investing in. It's going to retire at the end of this year. And I was able to get a handful of these at $44.97 with, I think, a normal price of $69.99. So we're talking about 35% off. Became an absolute no-brainer that I should pick a few of these up, so I did. So lesson two, be patient. I've said it before, I'll say it again. You don't have to rush to get these purchases immediately. There's going to come a point in time they don't go on sale, and as it to retire, if they don't go on sale, then you take some action. Fortunately, Lego's put a lot of sets on sale this time of year, more than I've seen in the past. So I definitely took advantage and picked up some Lego Venom helmets. And as the weekend started, we had a lazy day. Decided, let's just go to the Lego store and see what's going on there. Knowing that they were having Insiders Weekend, it was double points, right? Triple points, quadruple on a few sets. And so I decided to get the Pac-Man arcade. Now, I don't know if you guys know, I'm pretty sure you do. This was triple insider points. So I made a killing in points coming back to me to use for future purchases by buying this one. And this gets to my point number 3 of this video of why I made some of the decisions that I made. You have to be comfortable with what you're paying price-wise. I've mentioned that before when we talked about some of the Icon series and some of the bigger sets. This was one for me. I was willing to pay this price because I grew up, I'm an old man now, I grew up on Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, and just seeing this in person, and I've seen it before, I've wanted it, and I've waited. And now that it was triple VIP, I stomped, I took advantage of that, and I bought one for myself. And I'm comfortable at that price at $270 for me, being a collector, at 2,651 pieces, paying $269. I'm good at that price to piece ratio, especially when it's something for myself. So no matter what anybody tells you, you have to be comfortable with the price you're paying. You can be patient, you can compound, but fundamentally, you have to be comfortable with what's coming out of your pocket and your wallet to buy the Lego sets that you're going after. I was comfortable at this price point, and guess what? It also got me another Magisto's Workshop and the Winter Market stall. Haven't put those out for sale yet, but I will. So happy I got this one. I didn't stop there though. I still wanted to get my hands on another Magisto's Workshop and Winter Market stall. So I started doing the math and said, what can I get myself to get upwards of $250 that I can look to invest in and resell? The Haunted Mansion showed its face. On sale at my Lego store for this price of $23.99. So I grabbed a handful of those at 40% off. You can't beat that price on this. I was comfortable paying that. Didn't get me close to $250 though, so I had to compound and look further. Battle of Endor Heroes. You guys know I'm huge on this set. It's set to retire. It's amazing. Set of brickheads. Huge fan of this, so I picked up a handful of these at regular price though. So I was comfortable at regular price. This was not on sale at that time, so maybe I could have been a little bit more patient, but I had a mission in the store. You guys can tell right now, Lego.com, it's on back order. And then lastly, to get myself over the top of $250, Scrooge McDuck, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. DuckTales, if you remember the cartoon, was an awesome one. And I really like this brickhead set. I haven't spoken about it before because it doesn't make a top list. One could debate, maybe it should, maybe it shouldn't, but I got my hand on a few of these at $14.99. So really got a nice 40% off discount, and a big fan of this set. I think over time, this will do well, as most brickheads do in retirement. So I was able to get myself a few of these, which got me over the 250 mark. So it got me another Magisto's workshop as well as another winter market stall. So I brought all that home with me in heavy bags. Luckily, the kids were able to carry it. And then I went to Target.com. So I'm in the zone, checking all my usual sites, and I go to Target. And I say, let me search the sets that I want to get before the end of the year. Let's start with Venom. Here you go, $44.99. Same price as Amazon. However, I was able to use our Target Red Card and get another 5% off. So we already know Venom sells at $70 retail, normal price. Target having on sale for $44.99 is a steal, plus another 5% off. It's highway robbery. Online, you're only able to order 3, so I did. Picked them up already. Have them, great. Then I said, what else is retiring this year that I've been very high on? Another helmet, Luke's Red 5 helmet. Also a $69.99 set, selling for $43.19, even better than Venom, and another 5% off. So while this is still in stock, maybe I should buy a little bit more right now. I purchased 3 of these as well. The max they were letting me do online at the time. Let's see if they can only do 1 right now online as far as store pickup goes. So again, able to take advantage of a huge clearance sale, but I wasn't done. You guys know I'm big on the Republic Fighter tanks, especially this one, a cool Mace Windu figure, all in on it. $24.99 plus another 5% off. Highway robbery. All because I was patient, didn't run out and just get these at regular price. I waited, and I want to say that I got lucky. Yeah, I did. I didn't expect these sales to be this deep. They were, so I took advantage of them. Just reinforces you don't have to run out and do this. And the minute sets come out or the minute you know they're going to retire, be patient. Wait till they go on sale. Save yourself some money so you can increase your profit margin. Again, that's what this is all about. Use some strategy to go about it. So I was able to take advantage of Target.com and get 3 really good sets that I know without a doubt are going to do well upon retirement. Venom, Luke's Red 5 helmet, and the Republic Fighter tank. Those are absolutely no-brainers, easy wins, especially at the price that I paid. 35% off each, and this one 38% off, plus another 5% using our red card. So I was able to get a great discount on these sets at Target.com also. Whether it was 15%, 20%, 30 or 40%, through all the purchases I made, Lego.com, Amazon, Lego Store, Target.com, I was able to save myself over $500 and take home tons of sets. Extremely happy with my purchases. Saving $500 at any point in time is fantastic. That's more money in my pocket to invest later, hold on to, or spend on a rainy day. I mentioned 3 rules, and we're going to cover them. The first rule is compound. Think about gift with purchase and take advantage of them. How can you compound what you want for investment or you want for yourself to get gift with purchase? So through all the work that I've done, 4 Magisto's workshops, 4 winter market stalls. Huge wins, have already sold 2 of Magisto's workshops. Plan on holding one, will sell the other. Haven't sold winter market stalls yet, just haven't listed them. That'll happen. Rule 2, be patient. You don't have to rush out and jump on these Lego sets the minute they hit the market or the minute they hit 20% sale, which is fairly common on Amazon. There will be better sales. And rule number 3, you have to be comfortable with the price you're paying, nobody else. It's not for me to be comfortable, it's for you to be comfortable with the dollars you're spending on these sets that you're buying. It's your money, it's your decision to make. If something's not on sale, that's okay. If you really want it that bad, get it. If you have the money to, get it. If you want to be patient and wait. But fundamentally, you have to be comfortable with what you're paying. And that's how these 3 rules saved me $500 pre-Black Friday shopping for Lego sets for me and for investments. Thanks for watching.